let's flash forward a little bit. You end up being the officiant at Matt and Val's wedding in Palm Springs. What was? Yeah. Let's bring up the tears. Let's get out the tears. So on that decision for you, what was that? What did that mean to you, and what did to both of you? I guess really.
Well, it was awesome. Like JJ was very close with me and Val at that point, and we knew if anybody could do it, it would be him. Like everyone knows, I'm not a religious guy. Val's not religious. We just wanted something with friends, and we didn't want to have someone we didn't know or some family pastor or this or that. JJ was somebody that everyone loved and everyone respected, and I think it was just a perfect thing. It was Val loves JJ, and I love JJ.
Val's my therapist.
So I think it just made sense, right? And like, and it was going to keep it fun. You knew it was going to be fun, short, sweet, heartfelt, perfect. So yeah, that's what we decided to do.
Checks all the boxes. Yeah, that's awesome.
And he knew everybody. Like a lot of times the person officiating is just like an uncle or a random, and just we wanted to keep everything very close.
Well, being the first ones out of the group to really have a wedding, and as we are all very much family and stuff, I think everyone kind of took cues from a lot of what you guys did along the way as we got married. I had a friend do the officiant. It was so cool to have just friends involved in the whole thing.
Well, the old school ways, with our parents and everything, it's just so formal.
Right.
And our generation really just flipped everything.
Totally.
And it's even getting flipped more now. But
yeah. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been to a wedding, actually, when I think about it.
It's the same people. I mean, people are finding their friends and stuff like that, unless it's like a super religious family or tied to some type of money.
Yeah.
They did it. I mean, even
the
when
parents kind of dictate it.
They dictate if the parents are paying. They're like, we want this the old-fashioned in the church. But I remember when Matt told me it was me, I was like, what? Like, what? He's like, well, we're gonna have, I was like, like stars in my head? He's like, yeah, I want you to be yourself, right? And so I did it. And
this is the first time I've ever seen you a little nervous.
Yeah, and I
His bottom lip was shaking a little bit.
Because so in the video, it looks like I'm staring at Val's ass, right? No. So in the video, it looks like I'm staring at Val's ass, but I'm watching him do his vows.
And staring at her ass a little bit.
No, hold on. But I never.
His eyes were like that.
I've never seen him get emotional.
Right.
Right? Because at that, Matt was like the professor, very stoic, very serious, very, unless he got angry. Right? He's very, very even keeled. So I've never seen, at that time in our friendship, I had never seen him get emotional about anything. And then when I saw him like this and him doing his vows and I'm watching Val, and like, I love Matt, but like Val's like my best friend. Like, it's my people.
Right.
Like this is like, when y'all working, it's me and Val hanging out.
Yeah.
Right? We be on the road. That's like my people. I get emotional talking about now. And she was, I'll never forget, she was wearing like these amber things around her waist for her wedding thing. And so I'm looking down at that to try to focus, trying to read my shit, right? Because I'm like trying to not mess up their wedding. That's my big thing. But then like I'm doing it, I'm like, okay, fuck, it's over. But I was like afraid that I was gonna mess up my lines on their wedding, because you don't want to be responsible for that, right? Like even though they didn't care, like they literally, like Matt was like, I was like, hey, you want me to get a fresh haircut? Like he's like, nah, dog, be yourself. Stars in your head. That wouldn't be you without stars in your head.
Right.
Wasn't there something where like, did you not have your suit or something?
Oh yeah, I did a.
Something happened. I remember a little.
I was gonna do like the white collar, so I did a white Gucci.
Gucci. I remember.
I did Gucci. I had a white Gucci tie, Gucci shirt, I was Gucci'd out, and they thought I was gonna be like all black. And Matt told me to be myself, man. Stars, and that was my.
Yeah,
I was Gucci'd out. Yeah. But then they started something, right? Because then it's literally like. After them, it was like I married Deoni and Maria.
Yeah, in Vegas.
But I married like 9 couples, and all 9 of those couples are still together.
Wow.
9 for 9. I brag about that, right? Because I'm like, these got to be some crazy motherfuckers that pick me to fucking marry him, right?
Yeah.
But he says he's not religious, but think about this. He knows how I'm religious, and he picked me to marry him, right? And he let me say a little something in there, and whether, but we blessed that shit. Right, and it was because I tell people, like, I've told one of my friends like, oh, you're gonna marry us. I said, no, I'm not. They said, why? Y'all ain't gonna make it.
To ruin the record.
That's brutal honesty right there.
And I got one friend who I was supposed to, so I had to correct myself so nobody don't get mad. I had another couple that wanted me to marry him, but I had a family emergency. And the wife to this day thinks I did that because she didn't,
You didn't think it was gonna make
I
it?
didn't think they were gonna make it, but I really had a family emergency at that time.
Okay.
But it's, you know, it started something, though, right? Like,